Tutorial is on how to copy AutoCrat merge jobs to other sheets. Reasons that you may want to do this is your database or sheet has become full of data that's slowing down the script and causing hiccups, or the script to not even run correctly, or maybe you have multiple merges that you want to use in another building. You can use this tutorial then to shift all of those jobs to clean sheets or new sheets. Let's get started. The first thing you want to do is create all of the forms and the response sheets that you are going to be using. I've done this here where I have my original merge form and response. I created a copy of it and put in the responses here. I have my template, so I'm going to be doing 3 different merge jobs to show you how you can copy multiple merge jobs at the same time. If you go to your original merge job, you get something that looks like this. I've done a simple one with a name, a merge, and an email address. I have a formula in here as well. I'm using an array formula so that it will automatically do the calculations. And then I have 3 different merge jobs that are listed across the top here. The first thing that you want to do is go into your add-ons and then to AutoCrat and open. And we're going to wait for the box to open up and move. And we are going to turn off all of the triggers. One of the nice things with AutoCrat is that you can set it so that when someone enters new data into your sheet through the use of a form, the data will get merged automatically to a doc or a sheet or a slide, or it can run on a time trigger. If we don't turn off these triggers, then we end up with the add-on getting confused. So I went to Manage Triggers, then we're just going to click on Disabled and Disabled, then Save, and we're going to wait for it to update these project triggers. And what that essentially is doing is turning off the triggers so that the merge jobs will not get confused, or the triggers won't get confused. Once that has done, we can close this window. And now we're going to look for a hidden sheet. So we're going to go to View, Hidden Sheets, Do Not Delete, AutoCrat Job Settings. We're going to click on the arrow next to it, and we're going to do Copy To, and we're going to go to Recent, and we're going to put that on my recent one, which I'm going to have to look for it here. Copying, there it is, and success. That tab has now, this whole sheet has been moved over to our other merge job. Once we do that, then we can go over to our new merge job, and you'll see here it is down here, but it added in some words to it. So we're going to double click in this and then delete the copy to part of it and hit enter. Then the next thing that we have to do is this data sheet ID is the wrong numbers. So we're going to go to our form response, and up at the top we're going to highlight the numbers at the end, and I'm copying, then go back to my paste job, and we're going to paste them in just like that. Once we do that, we have told AutoCrat where all of our data is going to originate from and where it needs to look for the mappings. Next, you could close this out, you can hide it, you can leave it open, whatever you wish, does not matter. We're going to go back up to the add-ons, AutoCrat, we're going to launch. This is the first time we've used it with the sheet, so instead of open, AutoCrat will say launch. Waiting for it to load. and you'll see that the existing jobs all popped up, which was the merge 1, merge 2, and merge 3 that we had taken from our original sheet. Next, we want to go into our edit of merge 1, and it's going to look for the merge job name, which it's there. The template is still the correct template. All of the mappings should be correct. Everything else with the file settings should be correct. The destination folder is the same. If you want to use a different destination folder, you can click on the trash can and then go to choose folder and choose a different destination folder if you like. For me, I'm just using the same folder, so I'm going to go to next. I'm not using a dynamic folder, so I'm just going to click on next. And my merge condition is correct because I want it to look at the column merge and then only use this template if it's using merge 1. So that's correct. I don't plan on sending this out right now, but you could have all of this set up too where it would automatically send your emails. And then we get to the job triggers, and I'm going to click on yes. It then says you must enable triggers for this project before you can add one, so we're going to confirm and say yes. Then we're going to wait for the project triggers to get updated and installed basically into this sheet. This takes a little bit of time as it is doing a lot of stuff in the background. Then we click on the time trigger and we can change this to the 24-hour, 12-hour, etc. A lot of people ask why 1 hour is the shortest amount of time. Why can't you have 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 30 minutes? And that's because there is a restriction placed on this by Google itself. We then click on save, and saving job 1, merge 1 is being done. And then to save time, I'm not going to do the other two, but you would click on the edit button for merge 2 and the edit button for merge 3. I'm just going to run merge 1 now manually to kickstart it and to get all those triggers working. And it should run once. Wait for it to get everything sorted out and going. What it's doing right now is also adding in column headers to the form responses 1 sheet, which I can show you here. And you can see it added those, and it gave me the right doc. And if I go to that doc, it will pop up with my very easy and small little merge job where I had merge 1, test 2 is the one that did it, and it had the email 1. So it did the merge correctly. And if you continued and did the other edits on merge 2 and merge 3 and ran those, then you will have additional status windows at the end for each of the merge jobs. Then to clean up everything, if you like, you can go down here, click on the arrow, hide sheet. It hides the sheet out of the way so you can't find it again, and all you see are your form responses. So hopefully this was a help to you. If you have any questions, you can leave them in the comments below, and happy Googling.